What's up, everybody? Today is September 13th, 2018. We have a live market update for Bitcoin price analysis, a little bit of the crypto market news. I'm looking at the charts for, the metrics inside the market. So if you're tuning in, hit the thumbs up button. We're going to do a countdown for everybody to come live on the air with us, and we will be getting started in about 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and get this up here. All right, everybody, you got about 15 seconds. We got 25 people live on the air. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done it already. We are streaming on Facebook Live, Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope. Shout out to everybody watching us on all the different platforms. This is episode 342. You know, coming a long way in these streets, and we'll be talking about Bitcoin versus the dollar, right? Let's get a couple of our resources up here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, and it should be good. That'll be good for now. I won't do a make sure everything else is good. How's everybody doing in the chat right now? Let's see who we got. Live events, YouTube. I still got to figure out how I can use OBS and Google Hangouts at the same time. It's very, very, very difficult arrangement to accommodate. I'll tell you that right now. They don't make it easy to figure out how to do all this stuff. All right. Miss Angela Brown, how's it going? I think I sent you an email responding to you if you emailed me. Corey, what's going on? Big Zach, what up? If you're not getting notifications on YouTube, then unclick the bell and click it again, right? Sometimes you kind of have to like refresh the settings on there to make sure that everything goes through. And we can 33 people watching live on the air right now. That's pretty cool. All right. So let's go ahead and do it. Get this one on Bitcoin. Yeah. Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Today is September 13th on a Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Central Time. My name is Brandon Kelly. I am the crypto trader known as the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you get to profit as a result. Today is no exception. We got 37 people watching live on the air right now on YouTube. We are also syndicated streaming on Periscope and Twitch as well. Follow me on there at BK Crypto Trader. And what I'm trying to do right now live on the air is give away some free money. And by money, I mean crypto. And by crypto, I mean BTC. So if you want to win some, we got 38 people live on the air. If every single one of you hit the thumbs up button, then by the time I'm done, somebody will win. right? We need 40 likes on this video by the time I'm done, and I'll jump in the chat and I'll pick a winner live on the air and give away some free BTC, right? So that's your chance to win. Go ahead, do it, pay it forward. If it's your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, and I am the boss of these charts. Help people make money 7 days a week because the markets don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to be the only one out here with a piece of the pie to eat. So here we go. Bitcoin versus the dollar, right? Video number 342. What I'm going to do on this one is check a few of the different resources available around crypto world, around the cryptoverse, internet land, Google land, and all that good stuff, just to get a stronger sentiment on what's happening. How do people feel? What do the CJBs think? Are we going up? Are we going down? You know, and what's happening, right? So CoinTelegraph. Future of money. Market rebounds. Ethereum soars 18%. Look at that. That's like the exact opposite of the chart that I put up 2 days ago, right? But that in itself is kind of a red flag. If you look at my video from 2 days ago, where actually I'm pretty sure I predicted Ethereum would go even lower than what it was. It was at like $180. I think I said it would go down to like 160 over the next couple of weeks. Now it's up to 200. But you see that everything is green. That's not a free and fair market, right? You sell in the green and you buy in the red. And so I don't think this is where you want to envision the next breakout coming. When everything goes up, that means more often than not, sooner than later, everything will come back down. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. So when we go to Bitcoin versus the dollar, BTC to the USD on a 343, also known as the boss method. If you don't know it, type it into YouTube, type it in to Google, and watch the videos I have set up on bossofbitcoin.com. Biggest thing to note on this doesn't need to be a long and drawn out thing, is we have three indicators that we use, right? The 7 down there, the 77, which is that blue, and the 231 up top, the columns, right? 7's going up, 77's going down, 231's going down. We simply have more negative momentum than we do positive momentum. And as a result, we're going to come right back down to where we just consolidated from. The good news is that this will be a pretty quick turnaround. It'll probably get smacked right back down either tomorrow or the day after on the 15th. But it's because this last little run here was so light, it won't drop that far, right? And that's what I'm looking at right here. I think this would be a fair target given that level. If we wanted to do that, I like that better. If we wanted to do that, yeah, even when you do that, stretch it out to the 1.0, it comes right back to that area. And last thing we can do is just check this one. They're saying it's going to be on the 2.4. So what we can do is just stretch this all the way right there, right? So what happened with this last drop? Actually, let's check it out. We go to, where did I predict this drop at? I predicted it on Patreon. Hold on, let me jump over, see if I can pull up a screenshot real quick. That last drop hurt us quite a bit. And the reason it did was because it's so much negative volume and velocity. We basically have to wait for the next round of positivity to kind of bail us out, right? Remember that everything is always in balance. Wherever there's a positive, there's a negative. Wherever there's a negative, there's a positive, right? And when one comes before the other, all too often, you just have to wait for the next one to come and balance you out again. So what we see on this one is that I put this on the 5th, right? That's not the one. This one. That was on the 5th. This is on the 3rd, right? Another reason why you should jump on over to patreon.com and type my name in, BK Crypto Trader, because this was a free post that I put on Patreon for all the people that follow me on there, over there. I think I got about 70 patrons holding me down. I said, everyone's asking if BTC will pull back. It's possible between September 9th to 18th. That's where we're at right now. And I said, we'll probably hit $6,600 on the macro, right? And if you look at this chart, so basically that's between 74 and 66 was kind of that white zone area. And I drew that chart on the 3rd, which meant at that point in time, this is what the market saw, right? Everybody saw that big uptrend, right? I said when we fall, we'll fall down to 64. $66, $62. And I made this one. Better days are coming. I just want to make sure I get the right one. There it goes. BTC drop zones. So I said a dip was coming down to 64 on a macro. That's exactly where we're at right now, 64, 69. We overshot it a little bit, but then a few days later, I dropped this one in there. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, Q ain't the only one dropping breadcrumbs. Y'all need to holler at your boy. Hit that red subscribe button. Come on over to the money team. You know what I'm saying? I said 62, 60, 58 would be the drop zones for this pullback. As long as the 7 is above 5,800, we are still good for a breakout in mid-October. Take that to the bank. Cash it in because it still holds true right now, right? This is our micro cycle. This is basically peak to trough, all the energy that we have going on. My man Chad said BK is cute. No. I don't play those games. You know, I just try to help the people make some money. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to play them little I don't need to play them 4chan games. That's too much for me. But as long as the 7 is above 58, then we're still good, right? We could drop down to 62. We could drop down to 60. We could drop down to 58, right? This is showing right here that that's what that next drop will look like, right? Keep in mind, this is macro energy, right? So that's why I said the 7 needs to be above this line. And where did I get the 5,700 from? Right there. Bam. As long as we're above that line, we have more positive energy than negative energy. As long as we don't fall below that line on a 7, basically a 2-day price average, as long as the 2-day price does not average below 56, then we're good. All these people talking about we're going down to 4,500, they don't know what they're talking about. I just showed you right here how that's not happening, how that can't happen, right? The only thing that's happened, if you ever been to the circus, right? I had a chart that did this a while ago. This is exactly what we're looking at with Bitcoin right now. This infinity mirror, to where each scale, it's the exact same image, but it's just getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and going to one centralized point. It's getting smaller each cycle and smaller and smaller and smaller, going to one centralized point, right? Once that thing completes, when it completes, and it's completing pretty soon, a whole new cycle will be en route, right? And so again, I say Bitcoin versus the dollar, this is where you start needing to understand what each one of them does. That one on the left-hand side is designed to keep you in a state of perpetual loss every day, all day, forever. This is why you've traded your entire life for dollars and you're still broke. It's not your fault. It's just the system of design. They call it inflation. I call it catastrophic, corporatized theft, extortion, robbery. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and the people in the middle, more often than not, get pushed to the lower level. We don't even have middle class anymore. We have the poor and the working poor and the rich, right? And this is a system of design. The dollar has lost 99.98% of its value in the past 120 or so years. That is no mistake. The alternative on the right-hand side has gained, tens of thousands of percent in about 10 years. And that also is a system of design. It's a bulletproof system. It works. Why? Because it uses mathematics, logic, and it understands market dynamics, and it's accessible, right? There is no centralized authority needed to print it. There is no KYC policy needed to access it. And there is no 401k and a 10WQ and a I9W4 needed to count it. It works. It's much, much, much better alternative. If I thought the dollar was your salvation to freedom, then I would be on here slanging dollars. I would say, let's go buy us some Apple stock. That's not going to work, guys. That's not going to work. The days of buying stock and hodling it for the next 30 years while you roll your 10%, match and your blue chip dividend quarterly payouts, and that's your ticket to freedom. No, those days are gone. Those days might have worked for those guys living underground right now, 30, 40 years ago. Yeah, that was a great strategy. The only dude that it worked for, one of the oldest dudes on Wall Street, Granddaddy Buffett, he said, buy it forever, never sell it. It worked for him. He's 96 years old. Been buying stock since the 30s. If y'all want to be 96 holding Apple stock, by all means, go ahead. You click that red button, click that red X. God bless you. Be on your way. This is for the people that are thinking ahead of the curve, right? And that's literally, the opportunity at hand. there is a transition. This is the greatest transformation of wealth in the history of humanity. And it will be going from the left to the right, even on a map. And so we can use this as a learning opportunity. We can use this as a trading opportunity. We can use this as a facilitation and educational opportunity to enlighten others, right? And I think that's what the blockchain does best, is it literally brings people together to create the intrinsic value of the community. The continuity of the community is actually the strength in each link of the chain. It's not, you know, some governance law, some tax break, some, you know, corporate discount that they get, you know, on their next 10K or 10 or what do they call it? 10Q, 10Ks, all that craziness. You know, this is literally of the people, for the people, by the people. All you need to do is decide which one you want to value. This is what I keep saying. This is why I tell you, if the CJBs have all the money, that's actually to your advantage, because that means you have all the power, because you can decide what you choose to value. Change your values, change your worth. And when you're ready, jump on over to bossofbitcoin.com. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see my man on the right-hand side, suited and booted, you know what I'm saying, with the $300 Michael Kors looking like the American dream. They said it's a hard job being a boss. Somebody got to do it. I think he'd do a pretty good job. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing people together to help people, just like the good old days. Change your values, change your worth. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of free resources on this website right now. I'm in the process of putting all 342 videos. Every last one will be embedded and integrated and hosted on my own property. That will be on this digital infrastructure you see right here in front of you. Chart Like a Boss is just the beginning. This is the best playlist you can watch to learn how to make money on the blockchain. Point blank, period. We got about 50,000 views on this playlist. Not one video, that's a whole playlist, right? So click that little link that will allow you to start receiving this educational information. And then when you're ready to make some money, when you have some money to invest, right? And by invest, I mean risk, right? Without risk, there is no reward. And so if you're ready to risk some money in order to receive a reward, well, then these products are available. I just made this one, the new revised profit package. This is a monthly list I'm putting out, $35. You know what I'm saying? You could run down and take your girl to the movie. I took my girl to the movie the other day. It was like $42. I said, for what? You know what I'm saying? That's why they're going out of business. They trying to get all their Pirate Bay money off of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, but I did it. You know, we did it. We sat in little cushy chairs, but you know, $35, top 10 coins every month, you know. And then we got the 7-to-7 profit maximizer. This comes out every week. This is essentially a weekly profit package, $25 a week, $100 a month. And then we got the Boss Alert messages. You know, these are my road dogs. These people been with me for a few months now, rocking out. I do every other day. I give these guys a live update on the market, what different coins are breaking out, what's breaking down, you know, the movers, the shakers, and the money makers in the market. And they have exclusive messaging capability to me, and I just gave them a free one-on-one. You know, these people are literally the backbone, the infrastructure of our community. And I truly do appreciate them for that. So if you're in the chat right now, do me a favor. Shout your country out. MJ said BK looked jacked in that paper, in that picture, been hitting the gym. Working on it, man. I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? You the one walking around with muscle shirts on in the cornfields, you know what I'm saying, with dogs running around in muscle shirts. You know, I ain't doing all that. I can't do that. So, you know, it's just good energy, good people, you know. I think this is the time, man. I don't talk a lot about the scheme, or not scheme, but the timeline historical events, but I can assure you we are indeed upon one right now, right? Because we wouldn't be doing all this if it wasn't the case, right? Bitcoin wouldn't need to exist if people were just going to spend the next 50 or 100 years being broke, slaves to a broken system that doesn't value them. Why would you value something that doesn't value you, right? The dollar does not value you. Your local politician doesn't even know your name. You think they value you? Now, you might go cast your ballot on the polls. What is it? What is a poll? What do they take polls of? Opinion, right? Opinion poll. Who do you want? What do you think? How do you feel about these issues? And then your local politician, electricians work with electricity. They know how to manipulate, maneuver, and manifest electricity. Politicians, guess what? They will build up a army of opinions behind them to bolster them up. But yet and still, they still don't value you. Change your values, change your worth, right? And we will all be a lot better off as a result, right? So again, shout out to everybody. We got 3 different platforms rocking out right now. Let me see how many views we got. I'm just gonna jump over to, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a full screen share. Let me close out some of these windows. I'll do a full screen share on this thing. Right. And then that way we can bring our people, shout your country out. This is the end, you know. Let my people know. I know Big Zach, he wanted to see NXT, I believe. I'll do that. I'll try to include that in another little video. Actually, let's jump on it right now. You know what I'm saying? NXT to BTC. No, it didn't show up in the little analysis I just gave. Like it doesn't look good. It doesn't really have anything going for it right now. Only thing it does have going for it is a flat 231, relatively flat, but with this huge drop right there and the 77 negative, I would say just wait on it. If you were going to buy it, that would have been the time to buy it, and you would have got a little pop out of it. You could have got out right there, you know, and you would have made probably 10-20% profit, 10% profit, right? But when it's running down like that, I wouldn't mess with it, right? NXT is not a very great coin for trading. I think maybe once after it gets on Binance, then it might be better, but I think it's just on Bitraged, and that definitely doesn't help it, right? So thank you though, Zach. I got to get that email back to you. I'm gonna be doing that this week. I know I said that like 3 weeks ago, but at least you know it's coming. Number 1 Bitcoin group in the world, #1Bitcoin. Come on in. The doors are always open. 20,000 people, you know, coming together to help each other make money. Like I said, just like the good old days, man, you know. And let's see what else. Oh, I got this little thing now. Check it out. Bam! What it do? Oh. Yeah, I forgot I had that. Oh, I need to check out how many likes we got. So let's do that too. $43, 52 likes. We got it. Cool. Good. About time. All right. Let's see who we got up in here. Let's go ahead and give it to, what's today's date? September 13th, 9/13 is what? 22? Let's go 22 from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Zach, you almost won. 22. Gormello. winner of the day. Send me your Bitcoin wallet, and I will send you a couple bucks BTC as a token of my appreciation. Right. There you go. Good. Big crypto, what's going on? So here we go. Let's wrap this thing on up. NYC Carlos in the building. Again, boss of Bitcoin.com, you know, for your crypto trading resources. Like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, got that dude over there hanging out, right? Crypto trading products. Chart Like a Boss playlist. It's all right there. Check it out. Check it out. Chad Weller, what's going on? MJ, good to see you. Cali, Logical Fields, boss walking on the West Coast. Peaceful Warrior holding it down for the Pacific Northwest. Washington State. Hershey, PA, Big B, what's going on? Check out his restaurant if you haven't done it. If you're in Pennsylvania looking for a nice spot to eat, hit my man Brandon Smith up for some delights, you know, deli delights. Canada, Lancaster, PA, Nolan's Dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? My Gnostic warrior over here. Chad Weller, Zach T, you already know. And Conda, New Zealand. There you go. That being said, everybody, it's that time of the day. Signing out. Boats, boy BK, no matter where you stay, Brazil to Bay, California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Like, subscribe, and share. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what altcoin you want to see. I'm going to do a couple comments. We'll just start pinging some altcoin charts, and we'll keep this content rolling. I'm doing a video every day. I think I'm up to like 15 days in a row. I've done a live stream. So if you appreciate it, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. Come back tomorrow. I appreciate you. Till we meet again. Stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.